I made a smoothie for my girlfriend and added a B Vitality shot to it. Since she barely ate, I knew I lucked out by giving her the shot in a smoothie because she would be getting her nutrients from fruits and getting collagen and biotin, and improving her immune system all in one go. When 3 weeks passed, I could see small changes in my girl. Her face had some color in it and her dark circles weren't so dark. She even started sleeping at normal times. Instead of watching her sleep, we sat on the couch and watched TV. It was easily the best date we ever had because for once, I could see the light at the end of the tunnel as she smiled and laughed like she did when we first met. As the days passed, her body wouldn't be burning so she had the energy to shower on her own. Even though showering her brought us closer in ways I never expected, I was so happy she could stand on her own 2 feet and clean herself. I asked her if we could ever shower together, and she said that once she was all better I could hop in there with her. I was so looking forward to that, but I had never heard her talk so positively before. She never had so much faith in something like the B Vitality shots, though I guess that's because they never did anything for her. She still asked me to help blow dry her hair though, because she hadn't regained all her energy. I didn't mind though because I liked that she needed me. I did notice that she didn't sneeze or cough a lot, and when I pointed it out to her she told me she was glad because she sounded like a dying cat. My girl continued to take the B Vitality shot and from then on she just kept getting better. She told me her hair grew and had more volume to it. It was true, and now blow drying her hair became a huge hassle. Before it was thin and I would get the job done in 15 minutes tops. I mean she literally had a bald spot before. Now, I had to be there for over an hour just moving the dryer up and down all over her head, but it was worth it because I was playing with her hair. She laughed when I got an arm cramp but she kissed it better. I realized she hadn't kissed me in a while because of her illness, but wow, I missed her lips on mine. 2 months later, she surprised me when she asked me to paint her nails. She said that they weren't cracked or brittle so she wanted to paint them and feel like a woman again, especially since her illness made her feel disgusting. I told her she was never disgusting and I would take care of her on her deathbed in every life. While I was painting her nails, she confessed that even though her nails have been pink for a long time and are now stronger, she's sometimes anxious that they'll turn pale or crack and she'll go back to her sick days. I reassured her that taking a B Vitality shot meant her immune system was improving, and it would be rare for her to get sick, and I could tell she felt some comfort in that when she relaxed. After 3 months passed and she had finally regained all her energy and improved her immune system, she said she wanted to take me out on a date to celebrate and thank me for everything. I was so excited to finally go out with her, but I had the biggest shock of my life when she came out in a tight dress and her tatas nearly flashed me. I had seen her breasts plenty of times in the shower, though they just looked like nipples on a flat chest, so I had no idea how this happened. When my girl saw me staring at her breasts, she giggled excitedly, I could have just died, and told me that her breasts felt more tender ever since I started giving her the shots, but she had no idea it was because they were growing in size. She said she first noticed it when she put a bra on, and it felt tight. She had to adjust it to a bigger size. She didn't think that was possible so she tried on a tank top that usually highlighted just how flat her chest was, but she had a noticeable curve and roundness now. She excitedly said that all of her clothes looked so flattering on her now that she didn't have a boy's chest. She even confessed that she was so embarrassed by her flat chest that she sometimes faked her cleavage in pictures by placing a piece of hair between her girls. I nearly bursted out loud when she showed me a picture. I asked her how her chest grew in size out of nowhere. She said it went from an A cup to a B cup, and she said that it was probably the B pollen in the B shot. She explained that when she searched it up, she saw that a lot of girls on TikTok had taken B Vitality to improve their immune system, and while it did do that, it also grew their hunker, and she was also confident that was the reason because the shot was the only consistent thing she drank these past 3 months. Luckily, she was happy with the change because it made her feel more